Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Kentucky Downs here on Thursday. It is the 5th of September 2024. Going to look to feature ninth race from Kentucky Downs, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it, around the world. Remember to join me this Saturday for my Kentucky Turf Cup preview here from Kentucky Downs, also my Virginia Derby preview from Colonial. In general, join me here on YouTube for some great action this weekend. But let's look at the ninth race, which is a good one here from Kentucky Downs. It's Jeff Ruby One Dreamer Stakes. It's going for a purse of $500,000. Races for fillies, mares, 3-year-olds, and upwards here. We have a field of 15 horses entered. 13, 14, 15 are all AE, so 12 will go the distance of ground of 1 mile and 70 yards on the turf course. Gonna take the 2 horse Emma Stude as top selection. Pardon me if I mispronounced the horse's name wrong. Can't speak English. I can't speak any language, it seems, lately. But I'm gonna go 2, 4, 5, 8 in the superfecta. 2, 4, 5, 8 super. Top selection 2 horse Emma Stude. This 4-year-old field by Lawman here. Bill Montrange, Junior Alvarado picks up the mount. The horse's most recent appearance came the 14th of August at Saratoga, mile 16th in the Mellon and Optional Lady Claimer. First start in about 10 weeks. He finished 4th by length that day, and he stalked all the way around the race course. He couldn't catch the winner who had the jump on him, but he got around the race course decently. Refreshing in a little bit tougher spot, but could show some pace here, which I don't think is half bad on this turf course. I think he could see a strong pace, or could see a strong race to finally get a trip to win here in North America side. That's proper English, right? He ran 2 back at and the Mint Julep at Churchill, mile 16th on a yielding turf course, 2nd of June. Finished 8th by 6 3/4 lengths that day, and he didn't get out of the gate so clearly. He was wide, and he just wasn't getting into it. I just thought that he didn't handle that very wet course. And then at Keeneland in April, mile 8th in a launch race for $125,000. He finished 3rd by 2 lengths. He just stalked all the way around the race course. He needed to get a little extra turn of foot, but I thought it was an okay effort. And then his races in France against those Group 3 quality horses weren't bad at all. He actually won his final race in Chantilly in last September, a mile 8th in the Group 3 Pre-Bertram to Tarragon, winning by 3 lengths that day from a tracking trip. He took off clear, and then on go to ground at Deauville over the mile in the Group 3 Pre-Lurie, he finished 4th by a half length. And again, I thought he won more ground, but he got around the race course well. I don't think he wants a wet ground, but I don't think he wants a lightning fast ground. I think he wants a good ground. You should see it today, 15-1. He could win. I would like to see him, like I said, just to show some pace like he showed in Europe also. I think the 4 horse Papillo from Marcassi and Florent Giroux can win also. Was a winner 2 back in Optional Lady at Church over mile 16th in June. Winning by 1.5 lengths coming from mid-pack. He really went quite nicely with an 85 buyer. Came back to run the matchmaker against some very tough horses after that, where he finished 6th by 3.5 lengths, a bit down the class ladder today. If you look at some of the horses he was facing last year as a 3-year-old, those horses were some decent horses. This race not nearly as tough as those horses today, and I think she could find a trip to win. I would use her on the ticket, and even the 5-horse sister Luan for Irad and Safi. The race last time out over the Wilson Mile and the De La Rose off the turf, she just wasn't handling it that day. But if you take that race out, her form cycles haven't been half bad. Buyers that are definitely good enough to win. I think even with that muddied cycle last time out, you'll probably get a little bit of a better price on her today. And 9-2, let's use her in the pick 4 here. But to recount my selection for the 9th from Kentucky Downs, it's a One Dreamer. Going to take the 2 horse. Give kudos to the 4 horse Papillo and the 5 horses to Luan. 2, 4, 5, 8 super. 2, 4, 5 in the multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.